Oop, I did again. The phrase bloodbath fever is written on the wall in blood. What the heck does that mean? All the life has drained from her body. All that's left is her corpse. Fujisaki's corpse. The more I look at it, the more bizarre it seems. So this is Genocider Show's work. But we haven't concluded that Genocider Show is responsible. Is that what you're trying to say? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Heh heh heh. She's thoroughly investigating Fujisaki's corpse. In fact, she's even touching her body. What a strange woman to be able to touch a corpse, and to do so with a straight face. Looks like she's pretty focused on her work. She didn't so much as bat an eye at Tagami's comment. More investigating, less chatting. I can hardly believe Fujisaki was murdered in this very changing room. I was here just yesterday. I do wonder why she was killed in a changing room of all places. Actually, no. It's also possible she was killed somewhere else and brought here after the fact. Indeed, she is rather light. It would not be difficult to move her body after killing her. However, I believe she brought herself here on her own 2 feet. What makes you think that? These past few days, she frequently spoke of wanting to strengthen her body. So you think Fujisaki came here to work out? But the Monokuma file says she was killed at approximately 2 a.m. Would she really be working out that late? She was likely trying to avoid running into Asahina or myself. We often work out here during the day. She was avoiding you? Both Asahina and I invited her to work out with us on numerous occasions, but she always refused. I can only assume she was avoiding us. So she came here to work out by herself in the middle of the night. I find it hard to believe she was alone. She wanted to start working out, but she said she was unable to do so by herself. She said she wanted someone to assist her. So you're saying Fujisaki came to the changing room to work out in secret in the middle of the night, and she didn't come alone? It is a possibility. Interesting. That kid had one hell of a complex about being weak. You heard, didn't you? Always saying, I gotta get stronger. I do remember her saying that, yeah. Kid was trying to build some muscle, get stronger, and then this? Though, was there really any need for her to get stronger in the first place? You said it yourself, there's nothing wrong with girls being weak. Beats me. I don't know everything that was going through that kid's head. Kinda curious. Where's the source of Fujisaki's complex? The source of complex lies. Alright, let's get moving. Huh? Already? We're not going to learn anything by staying put. We need to examine this case from many different angles. I get that, but if you understand, then start moving. He's more than a little pushy, huh? I think he thinks he has me on a leash. Alright, we'll investigate here next. Huh? Does this room have anything to do with the murder? Use your head. Where's the fun in relying on others for everything? Wait. Oops. Where are the weights? Where are the weights kept? Can we go in here? You dimwit, the crime didn't even take place there. But as I recall, you need your Electro ID on this card reader to open the door, don't you? Is there something you're not sure about? Then why don't you ask Monokuma directly? As soon as the words left his mouth, Tagami clapped his hands twice. May I be of service? Has Tagami tamed Monokuma? It seems Negi has a question for you. Sure, sup? About these card readers. The card readers only respond to you guys' Electro IDs. But watch out, you can only enter the changing room that corresponds to the Electro ID's owner's gender. You also said it was impossible for two people to enter together, did you not? Any sexual terrorists attempting to do so will find themselves with far more orifices than they can fill, courtesy of Mr. Gatling Gun up there. It's also against the rules to lend your Electro ID to someone else, isn't it? Ja, oui, si. If that's the case, then only girls can enter the women's changing room and only guys can enter the men's. Which is to say, since we found Fujisaki's body in the women's changing room. Oy vey, I can see right through you, Neki. You can see through me? This is what you were thinking, isn't it? Since the corpse was discovered in the woman's changing room, the culprit had to have gone inside. In other words, one of the girls killed her. But you're just reaching for the low-hanging fruit. Is that wrong? Take a good close look at the school rules. This is what they say. You are forbidden from lending your Electro ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not borrowing. Yo-ho-ho, I expect no less from a child of the Togami group. You found the loophole in the rule. This is you we're talking about. I'm sure you left the loophole on purpose to make things more interesting. Oh, you didn't even break a sweat. You're kicking all sorts of ass today. Here's a freebie. Not only can the dead not defend themselves, but they don't even count as people. If you catch my drift. Hold on. You said there was a loophole? But doesn't borrowing someone else's Electro ID also count as them lending it to you? You're making me sleepy. Take a cue from Tagami over here and put a little punch into your words. As punishment, I'm giving you the cold shoulder. Q&A is over. Think for yourself. I suppose I have no choice. I'm slightly disappointed, partner in crime. I'll explain in his stead. Come on, we're going to the entrance hall. The entrance hall? You'll see when we get there. Okie dokies. While we're here, what is it you wanted me to see here, Tagami? I guess I'm on my own. The door is blockaded by numerous slabs of metal adorned with some strange-looking machines. Security camera with a gun. Oops, did it again. What is this? There's a letterbox here. Maybe there's something inside. Are these Electro IDs? Not just one, but 3. Why here of all places? Sounds like you found them. What? You knew these were here? I just recently happened upon them myself. It seems Electro IDs are returned to this letterbox when the owner dies. So you're saying these Electro IDs belong to Enoshima, Kuwata, and Mizono? You have eyes. Use them. I grabbed one of the Electro IDs and tried turning it on. Mizono. Saka Mizono. You're right. This is Mizono's Electro ID. How do you understand what we meant when we were talking about the loophole in the rule? Yeah, I think so. Take a good close look at the school's rule. You are forbidden from lending your Electro ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not borrowing. So this is what he was talking about. So who would have known that the spare Electro IDs, ouch, are in there? What happened? Is something wrong? That's strange. One of these Electro IDs won't boot up. You mean it's broken? Whose is it? The other Electro IDs say it belonged to Enoshima, So that means the broken one is Kuwata's? In that case, I'm not surprised. With how many baseballs it had slammed into it. Slammed with baseballs. The memory of that moment came rushing back. Of the horrid execution that took his life. Of that tasteless production of the puppet master made. Of the end of a human being's life. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either if it broke after all that. Whoa, whoa! Wow, 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 wow! Whoa! What's your problem? Your Electro ID is a key item integral to your life here in the Academy. So don't go thinking smacking it around with a few balls or anything is gonna break it. But it actually... I said it won't, so it won't! It can easily withstand having a 10-ton anvil dropped on it and 100 meter below sea level as cake. Doesn't matter how many baseballs you throw at it, it's not gonna break. No way, Jose. However, even the almighty Electro ID has one weakness. Weakness? That's classified. Can't have you going around breaking yours because I blurted it out. So Kuwata unwittingly stumbled upon this weakness and broke his Electro ID? Who knows? If you ask me, I don't think his Electro ID is broken. Who knows though? And then Monokuma disappeared, leaving us to ponder the meaning of his extremely suggestive commentary. What was that all about? Monokuma says Kuwata's Electro ID isn't broken, but we have it right here and it won't start up. It's not all that important. At the very least, it doesn't have anything to do with the murder. Or does it? Is it really irrelevant? Something tells me that might not be the case. Well, that should do it for the preliminary work. I'd say it's time we start doing some real investigation, ripping the mask of this psychopath. You mean whoever killed Fujisaki? Not exactly. Not exactly. Oops. I did it again. Yo, so where do we go now? What do you mean not exactly? Well, yes, I do want to find the culprit. To be more precise, what I really want to do is uncover Genocide Shou's true identity. So you really think Genocide Shou killed Fujisaki? Of course I do. There's no doubt in my mind that the culprit is Genocide Shou. Genocide Shou is that homicidal maniac, right? Who else would it be? He's a villainous, brutal, and demented serial killer. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. The police can't find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these murder cases Genocide Shou. The idea that his victims number in the thousands is obviously just an urban legend. But still, you're saying that one of us is that psychopathic killer? Precisely. But that's insane. I have undeniable proof, and I'm going to show that to you. Really? You're going to show that to me? Are you going to show it to me right now? I totally missed. Genocide Shou. Genocide Shou. And I could say with certainty, somewhere in this building. With certainty, really. When we're done here, I'm going to take you somewhere and show you proof. That it was Genocide Shou who killed Chihiro. Proof? Does he actually have proof? Hey, guys! There's trouble, help! We're busy, get out of here. It's an emergency, an emergency! Help, please! What's up? It's an emergency, please help. Asahina, relax. But it's an emergency! What's the emergency? What's the emergency? Fukawa's in trouble. She's acting funny. Actually, she's been acting funny. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Kami? Oh. What's up? And I'm back. Alrighty. Fukawa, huh? I'm a little concerned about her. Let's go see how she's doing. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. I have to say, I didn't expect that. I totally thought he'd blow her off. Come on, hurry! Hold on, Asahina. Looks like she's heading for the dorms, probably Fukawa's bedroom. Got it. Asahina said Fukawa was in has some sort of emergency. Sheesh, you guys are such slowpokes. You're just too fast. So, what's the problem? After what happened in the changing room, me and Ishimaru brought Fukawa to her room to rest. A little while later, I thought I'd check up on her. She was acting kind of strange. She absolutely refused to leave her room and she was mumbling all sorts of weird things. What do you mean weird? Why don't you try talking to her yourself? Alright. Guess let's try the bell. The door slid open without a sound. Oh my god. Whoa! The negative aura that spilled through the crack in the door almost knocked me off my feet. What? Oh, well. Oh, this is a cutscene. Senia was worried about you because you locked yourself in there. Leave me alone. So, would you at least open the door for me? I won't let her run free. Huh? I will not let Genocide Show run free? She slammed the door in my face. What? She was like that when I came by earlier, too. I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac. I have no idea what she's going on about. But I was scared to just leave her like that, so I tried forcing the door open. But it looks like she barricaded the door and I couldn't get it open any further. Fukawa was so frightened she barricaded herself in her room. Does she have the same idea as Tokami? That the serial killer Genocide Show who murdered Fukawa? Fujisaki? Fukawa. Wow. Is that why she's so scared? I'm really worried about her. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk her out of there. Hey, Togami, she has a super duper crush on you. You can talk to her. Right? Hey, Togami, would you mind giving it a shot? See if maybe you can convince her to leave her room? I suppose. Hey, you'll try talking to her, Togami? I'm surprised. You actually can be nice. Without a word, Togami approached the door and placed his finger on the intercom. A few moments later. Leave me alone, for God's sake! It's Togami. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Hold on, guys. I just got this message. But you don't need to worry. I won't let her. Run. I won't let Genocide Show run free anymore. What? And then she closed. Does she believe she's Genocide Show? Even Togami couldn't do it. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on a second. What did Fukawa mean? Oh, by our promise. Promise? Hell if I know. Probably just another one of her delusions. But I said I don't know. Let Asahina deal with Fukawa. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Let's go. Without even waiting for a response, Togami started walking away. Togami? I frantically pursued him. No matter how many times I tried calling to him along the way, he didn't so much look back at me, let alone respond. He simply marched forward, not stopping until he reached his destination. The library? What are you waiting for? Go inside. So, Togami, what the fuck are we doing here? Hey, is there really proof here that Gensha Show is responsible for Fujisaki's murder? Don't make me repeat myself. Is it the ladder? You're wasting your time looking at that. Find something better to investigate. Yo, where's the computer? There's nothing here. Try again. Wasn't there a computer here? There's nothing here. Try again. Oh! Okay, apparently there was something here. It's not. Stop it! You're not going to learn anything from a desk lamp. Wasting your time. The fuck? I don't know what to do. You're like, investigate. Where can I... The camera? The monitor? This bookcase? Fucking Togami! What the fuck? Really proof? Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah, is there really... door. The archives, right? Oh! So the proof is in here? You'll see. Holy, there's a lot of documents, and the place takes Dusty to a whole new level. I believe you'll find there's enough valuable information in this room to warrant putting up with the dust. Really? The shelf is full of notebooks and folders. I wonder what's in them. Those files are dangerous. Dangerous? That shelf contains detailed data on the people who run the world. It's info civilians should never know. You mean like about members of the Diet? Diet? I mean the people controlling them. The true ruling class. If you don't mind being erased, go ahead, take a look. You'll find a lot of surprising names in there. You're joking, right? Care to find out? Just to be safe, I'll abstain. Shelf is packed. I reached out and picked one at random. A fine choice. Huh? That's a copy of a case file from a certain country's national archives concerning the assassination of one of their presidents. They're planning at long last to unveil it 30 years from now. Just don't come running to me when you become a target for learning that information early. Suddenly return the file back. It's an empty wooden box. From the markings in the dust, I guess there used to be something in there. Do you know what used to be in this box? There was an extension cord in there. I brought it to the library. An extension cord, huh? And the computer's missing. Hey, I recognize that desk lamp. It's just the one that Tagami's using in the other room. It's a lamp. What of it? There was another one of these here that I brought into the library proper. The lighting is dismal in there, so it's necessary to read. Cha-ching!